Okay, somebody has rigged, or someone snapped the head off this bolt and rigged it, so I put 2 bolts together. I'm gonna see if I can get the whole bolt out, and I'll place it properly. Okay, I got it out, luckily. Let's see here. I mean, the oil is pretty black, but looks fairly clean inside of there. So this is the top valve cover, valve cover and bolts. I need to probably gonna get some sticky notes and stick them inside of all these plastic bags so I know what's what. I'll go ahead and take the other valve cover off while I'm at it. Give it a tap. Okay, and that is top or bottom valve cover. Got the garage cleaned up a little bit. Not perfect, but a lot of the parts are on the shelves. So I basically am going to take the top end off so I can check out the crank, see how it is. That's my main worry basically. So I gotta see where I need to start. Probably take the carb off first. Probably go ahead and get a few pictures of everything so I know exactly where to put it. I do need to drain the coolant. Dang, I ain't looking forward to that. Open up the cap, maybe it'll come out a little bit more. Oh yeah. Okay, what size socket do I need for this exhaust? Looks like it was a 10. Of course, it's always a 10. Okay, both of those bolts are out now. Let's see. Might be mounted back here. I got the rear muffler off. It was only 2 bolts holding it in back yonder. But I can't get the header off. Simple as that. Comes right out. It's in good shape, seems like. I'll go ahead and put the bolts back in where they go so I don't lose them. Get a thin flathead and a hammer to bend those tabs from the camshaft down. Need to turn the motor over a little bit so I can get to the other bolt. Go ahead and grab a thicker flathead as well so I can bend them even further back. Okay, and that's a 10mm it looks like. Definitely don't want to drop this into your motor, so be very careful taking it out. Bolt number 1's out. I'll set it over here on my table. Now I gotta spin the engine around once. There we go. These aren't torqued down very well, and you also don't want to lose this little plating right here, camshaft holder or whatever. Don't actually know the name of that, but don't want to drop the bolt or that down your engine. I'm actually going to grab a zip tie, route it under the timing chain if I can. There we go. Under the chain just like that. And now, I probably shouldn't have done it yet. Okay, there's a little clip on the cam right here. Gonna take it out too, but I'm gonna be very careful with it. I think it's a guide or a whatever that makes it not slide around. Okay, nice. Go ahead and put all this back the way it goes. I'm gonna see if I can find a bag for all this because I don't want to lose any of it. 14, 15, 16mm bolts. Okay, so I got the 4 studs out. One over here, one right here, and then 2 inside, and there's 2 10mm bolts on the side. I think that's all I need to get the head off. So find my mallet here, my good old worn out mallet. Give it a tap, see if it does anything. Looks like there's one more bolt down there at the bottom. Looks like it might be a 12mm. Didn't notice it. Now this thing might come off. Definitely a lot of carbon buildup, but that's what happens. Interested to see what the cylinder looks like, because it was ran without an air filter. Let's inspect it. I take these dirty gloves off. Yikes. I mean, honestly, so far I'm not really seeing any damage. I'm obviously gonna hone it out, but that looks pretty good, honestly. Sit down over here, check this crank out. They're a little bit side to side, which is normal, usually. Piston doesn't have any rocking in it. That's good. No up and down play. I think we're set, guys. That is really good news. That is really, really good news. Oh, man. I think I'm going to end it here, guys. I just worked my butt off trying to get all this together. I really wanted to know if the bottom end was good, because there was an engine on eBay for sale, and if this engine was bad I was gonna buy it, but hopefully that's all good, and I'm gonna hone it out, put a new piston and rings in it, maybe even some valves if I can find some valves. I couldn't find any on eBay, so I might have to buy some new ones if they're not too expensive. But thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you haven't, and turn on post notifications.